Hello people, welcome to our lesson today. So, we are going today to page 83, okay? New content. Well known. A napkin. A serviette. A handkerchief. Restless. To impose. Comprehensible. To inhabit. To postpone. A curfew. Iceland. Indigenous. To delay. A delay. To bring forward. To detest. To provide. And a tissue. Very good. Guys, well known is a compound adjective, okay, and it means that whatever we are talking about, everybody knows, okay, or most people know, okay? So, for example, Coca-Cola is a well-known soda brand. Nike is a well-known sports gear brand, okay? Okay. Napkin and serviette, guys, are the same thing, okay? Americans call it napkin, British people call it serviette, okay? These two things are used on the table, normally when, not at the table, not on the table, when we are eating, okay, to clean our mouths, okay? Okay, handkerchief is similar, but a handkerchief is made of cloth and it's not very common nowadays, but in the past, men normally had a handkerchief in their pockets to clean their noses, okay? Restless. Restless is an adjective and it means that when we describe someone as restless, is a person that cannot stay quiet or cannot stay still, okay? Children, for example, small children cannot stand still for long, okay? So we can describe them as restless. To impose is to make people do what you want, to impose, okay? Comprehensible is something that's easily understood, okay? To inhabit means to live in a place. For example, we all inhabit Campos do Jordão. To postpone. Guys, together with this verb, I want to discuss also to delay. Okay, to postpone, to delay. They are similar in meaning, okay? But to postpone has a positive meaning and to delay a negative meaning, okay? To postpone means to delay something, that means to change something to the future, but to a better time, okay, with a good reason for changing that. To delay is simply to be late, okay? So to postpone is what happened, for example, with the Olympics in Tokyo, okay? The Olympics were supposed to be now in 2020. They are going to be next year because of the coronavirus. But we do not say delay because it was not on purpose, it was not an accident. We say postpone because it was planned. Okay, everybody talked about it and they postponed the Olympics. Okay, a curfew, people, is a period, legal or not, during which you can't go on the streets, okay? A curfew is normally something that parents impose to their children, especially when they are underage, or a period that you can't walk on the streets at night because of violence or because of a war, okay? And normally it's imposed by the government. Iceland is a country. The name is very similar to Portuguese, north. Indigenous, related to the Indians, to natives, okay? So to delay is the verb, and a delay is the noun, and we have talked about it. To bring forward, people, can mean two things, okay? To bring forward can be the opposite of postpone, okay? For example, let's suppose that you have a test next week, and I decide that I want you to do the test today. This is to bring forward, okay? But to bring forward can also be to introduce a topic to a discussion, to start discussing something, okay? To detest, exactly like Portuguese, to provide means to give somebody what this somebody needs, okay? For example, who provides you internet? There are many companies that provide internet. Vivas, Vivo, Claro, etc. Okay? Or who provides water to your house? Sabesp. Who provides electricity to your house? Electro. Okay? Okay, a tissue is similar to a napkin or a serviette, but it is especially designed for, so we can carry it, okay? And when we sneeze, we use the tissue to clean the nose, okay? In America, of course they know the word tissue, but they normally use the name of a brand called Kleenex, okay? This brand exists in Brazil. So they don't call it tissue, they call it, oh, can I have a Kleenex, please? Okay? Very nice. So, let's repeat. There are many well-known American fast food restaurants that are extremely popular worldwide. Depending on the type of restaurants, waiter provide the customers with a napkin or a serviette. Indigenous people inhabited the Americas a long time before Europeans arrived. She was especially keen on providing her guests with fresh fruit and chocolate when they arrived. The teenager sat restlessly in his room after his mother had imposed a 6 o'clock curfew. It was comprehensible English, but she spoke a little too fast during the interview. Let's practice. Don't forget to pause the video before I answer it, okay? So, what was the reason for the delay to Andrew's train? We don't know what the reason for the delay to Andrew's train was, because the sign wasn't comprehensible. Why are the students doing the exam tomorrow and not next week? The students are doing the exam tomorrow and not next week because the exam was brought forward. Who inhabited Italy first? The Etruscans inhabited Italy first around 6th century BC. That means before Christ, okay guys? Will the little children be restless if we postpone their day trip to the Science Museum? Yes, the little children will be very restless if we postpone their day trip to the Science Museum. Is there a curfew in Iceland where children under 12 years old cannot be outdoors after 8 p.m. without a doubt? Yes, there is a curfew in Iceland where children under 12 years old cannot be outdoors after 8 p.m. without an adult. What did the music company say about why the concert would not happen tonight? The music company said that the concert would not happen tonight because the singer was sick, but it was only postponing the concert and not canceling it. What verbs do we use with the noun curfew? We use the verbs to impose and to lift when you use the noun curfew. Do we need to provide many documents when we apply for our first passport? Yes, we need to provide many documents when we apply for our first passport. What's the difference between a serviette and a napkin? The difference between a serviette and a napkin is that a napkin is made of material and a serviette is made of paper. Who generally provides a person with clothes and food when you are a baby? Parents or a family member generally provides a person with clothes and food when they are a baby. What is one of the problems with that teachers cope with daily? One of the problems that teachers cope with daily is their students' writing being incomprehensible. Why did Patricia delay her trip to South Africa? Patricia delayed her trip to South Africa because she wasn't keen on visiting the country during the bad weather. Do you detest political policies that do not protect where indigenous people live? Yes, I detest political policies that do not protect where indigenous people live. Okay, the next question, people, is wrong. Okay, it's not what, but why. So, why did Derek offer Izzy a handkerchief? Derek offered Izzy a handkerchief because she was crying. If the girl couldn't lift her arm, what would the doctor think? If the girl couldn't lift her arm, the doctor would think that it was broken. What rules were imposed on you as a child, either at home or at school? Rules that were imposed on me when I was a child at home or at school were mainly at home that I needed to be in bed by 8 o'clock. Is it common for people to have a handkerchief in their pockets nowadays? No, it isn't common for people to have a handkerchief in their pockets nowadays. Did you know that babies are often put outside when they are sleeping in Iceland? Why do you think this happens? No, I didn't know that babies are often put outside when they are sleeping in Iceland, but I think this happens because I have no idea, people, so this is a researcher going to do for me, okay? I want this answer in my WhatsApp because I really don't know. What do people normally use instead of a handkerchief nowadays? People normally use a tissue instead of a handkerchief nowadays. Which country do some research say that more than a half of the population believe in elves? Iceland is the country where more than half of the population believes in elves, according to some research. Okay, guys? So, I'll see you next lesson, okay? And please study and keep on your workbook too. Okay, guys? So, thank you very much and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.